Hello dear students, how are you all? I just hope that you all have enjoyed your winter vacations and had great fun. So children, now it's time to continue with our online studies. So I welcome you back again to continue this journey of online study. So children, we are done with the second term syllabus. Now today in this video I am going to start with your new chapter, that is chapter number 7, algorithms and flowcharts, and it is given on page number 124. So children, let us start with the introduction part. Okay, now children, let us take an example. Every day you do a number of tasks such as getting ready for a school and etc. So all these tasks require some steps to be performed, okay, so that you would get the correct result. Now children, let us take an example of performing some tasks while you are getting ready for school. Okay, now here I have written some steps. When you arrange these tasks according to the proper steps, like if you are getting ready for school, what would be the first step you would perform? Obviously, when you wake up, you will brush your teeth first. Okay, so this one is the first step, that you will brush your teeth. Okay, after brushing your teeth, what would be the next step? Next step would be you would take a bath. Okay, so this would be the next step, step number 2. Now what would be the third step? After taking a bath, what would you do? After taking a bath, you would wear your school uniform. After wearing your school uniform, what would you do? You would comb your hair. So this would be the step number 4. After combing your hair, what would you do? You would eat breakfast. You would have your breakfast. Then after having your breakfast, what would you do? You will pack your lunch box. So now children, here I have marked these steps with the numbers according to which these steps to be performed. First step, you will brush your teeth, then you will take bath, then you will wear your school uniform, then you will comb your hair, and after that you would have your breakfast, and then you will pack your lunch box. So these are, so what is an algorithm? Algorithm is a sequence in which a task is performed systematically. So now children, to complete any task or to solve any problem, you will need to follow some steps in correct order. So what is an algorithm? It is written here that algorithm is defined as the sequence of instructions required to get the desired result. Here I have marked the correct numbers. So according to that, the particular task would be performed. See children, these algorithms are written in a simple English language. No other language is used. You can write down any task in a simple English language. You can use your own language also. But that sequence should be correct. That steps should be written in proper order. So an algorithm helps us to build the fundamental logic to solve any problem. So now children, till now you have understood that algorithm is a step-by-step process to solve any problem. So to get a correct output, you would need to require performing the steps in correct order. Okay. Now children, here I have given you an example of preparing a mango shake, and here I have written some steps that how. So before preparing a mango shake, you would require to write down the steps which are required in preparing a mango shake. So here I have written some steps according to which we perform this task. So what would be the first task? Step 1 should be peel off the mangoes. If you want to prepare a mango shake, first you would require some mangoes. What you would do, you would peel off them. Okay. Step number 2, take required quantity of sugar and milk. Obviously, if you want to prepare a mango shake, you would require some sugar and some little milk. Okay. Now, step 3, put peeled mangoes, sugar and milk in a mixer jar. Now you would require a mixture jar in which you would pour some peeled mangoes, sugar and milk. Okay, done with this step, this much step. Now what would be the next step? cover the mixture jar. After pouring all these contents, all this quantity into the jar, what you would do, you would cover the mixture jar. Next, step number 5, switch on the mixer grinder. You would switch on the button and then that mixer grinder will complete its work. Step number 6, you have to wait for all the things to mix well. That work is of mixer grinder, that will mix the all the contents very well. You would have to wait that till that time. Okay. Next, step number 7, lift the jar and pour the mango shake in the glass. Now at last what you would do, you would lift the jar from the mixer grinder and you will pour the mango shake in the glass. See children, this is how you have to complete this task. Means if you want to complete a task of preparing mango shake, you would require to follow these steps in correct order. Okay children. So this is how an algorithm works. It is a step-by-step process of completing a task. Now children, you would say that ma'am, we are studying computers, then what is the use of all these examples, that what is the use of steps in preparing mango shake and all. So now children, algorithm, now you would have understand that algorithm is a step-by-step process to complete a task. Now, how it is related to computer? Right now it is simply the sequence of instructions written in English language, but in computer language these steps written in systematical way is known as algorithm. In computer language it is called algorithm. Now see children, computer does not understand our language. Okay, so if we want to make a computer work, to make a machine work, we would need to write down some programs so that that machine would work. Okay, some codings we have to write down. Okay, so if you want a computer to perform any task, first we have to write down the codings in a systematic way. Okay, now, means we have to prepare some programs that should be written in a correct order so that the computer will produce the result according to that, because machine would not work of its own. It's human language. We the human who writes down the programs, who write down the codings according to which the machine works. Like a calculator. Calculator is also a machine. Then how it produces the correct result? If you are pressing 2 plus 5, then how it gives the result 7? How it is correct? Because behind that machine, some instructions are there, some programmings are done, okay, into a small chip. Those codings are fed. So that is why we human first, if you want to become a computer programmer, you would know what is an algorithm. If you want to solve any task, if you want to solve any problem, you must have to analyze that problem first. You would have to write down the steps according to which it should be performed to get the correct result. So that is why algorithm, before becoming a computer programmer or before writing computer programs, you guys need to study about this algorithm and flowchart. Okay, about this flowchart we will discuss later in our next video. Till now we will do this algorithm part. So now children, now you got it that how this algorithm is related to computer. Means if you want to make a machine work, you need to write down some programs which are written in correct order so that the machine would give you the correct result. Okay, if you have written the wrong program or if you have missed any step between, then the computer will not produce the correct result. So now let us take another example. Write an algorithm for adding two numbers and displaying result. Okay, here I have given you a question. Okay, now you have to think about it and now you have to understand it, that how would you perform this question. Okay, so before adding two numbers, what would you need? What would you think first? So here are the steps which are required to perform this task. So now here, step 1, start. Now before writing an algorithm in computer language, okay, in computer, before writing any algorithm, you have to begin the algorithm with the keyword start. Okay, so the step 1 is start. From here your sequence is starting. Okay, now step number 2, take first number. Now to complete this task, what would be the first step? to add two numbers, what would we require? We require a number, first number. Okay, if you are adding two numbers, then you would require numbers. So first, what you will take? You will take the first number. Okay, for example, 2. Okay, now step 3, take second number. You have taken another number 7. Okay, now what would be the step number 4? Add two numbers. Add means sum or plus. Now add them. Step 5, display the sum. Sum would be the answer. Okay, sum would be the answer. So 2 plus 7 is equals to what? 9. So what you would do? What would be the next step? You would display the answer. You would display the sum. Then we are done with this task. At the last, step number 6, what would you write? You will write down stop. It means here your algorithm is stopped. Here the steps are done. Okay, children. So come to page number 125. Here are written this topic. Under this topic, algorithm. Here it is written. Here in this paragraph, see here. While writing an algorithm for a given task, you must take care of the following points. Now, what are those points? Before writing algorithm, what are the points which you have to take care? First one, you begin an algorithm with the keyword start. Here, step 1 would be start. This is the keyword start. Here, your algorithm is starting. Okay. Second is, give a number or a step to each instruction. Here I have written the instructions. So you have to give the numbers to each and every instruction like this. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. This is how you have to give the number to each and every instruction. Okay. Next, write each instruction in a separate line. Means you are not supposed to write down all the instructions in one line only. You first step is start. Okay, now you would come to next line to write down the next step, to write down the next instruction. So here it is written that each instruction should be written in a separate line. Okay, when you are done with the first step, come to the next line and then write it down here. Then come to the next line and then write down the next step. Okay, so each and every step should be written in a separate line. Next, each instruction should be clear and precise. Now children, make sure if you are writing some steps or writing down any instructions to complete a task, you make sure that instructions should be very clear and it should be understandable. Okay. Next, it should terminate with the keyword stop. Terminate means finished. Okay, so at last you would write down which keyword? Stop. So step 1 should be start, and at the last, when you are done with the instructions, at last you would write down, you would terminate the instructions, you would finish the instruction with this keyword stop. Got it, children? So these are some important points which you have to take care while writing down an algorithm for a given task. Why? Because it requires sequential steps. Okay, now algorithm is a fundamental unit of a computer program. Before understanding any computer language like Java, C++, C, COBOL, these are the computer languages. So before understanding these languages, you must need to learn, you must need to understand the algorithm, because it is a fundamental part of computer, fundamental unit of computer. Okay, children? Now, here I have written some features of algorithm. Here are the features of an algorithm. So what would be the first? Sequential representation of line by line steps. Now what is an algorithm? Algorithm is a sequential representation of line by line steps written in simple English language. To perform any tasks, first you would require to understand it, you would require to analyze it, and then you have to write down the steps to perform that task in correct order. Okay. Next is logical map of a program. If you want to perform any task, first you have to write down the rough. First you have to write down the rough sketch. Means you have to prepare a rough sketch in your mind, or you have to write down rough statements before solving that problem. So it helps you to generate or to make you implement the logic behind that problem. Okay, next, allows making ideal decisions. Okay, whenever you write down the steps to perform any task, it helps you in making the ideal decisions, or the decisions which are correct or which are needed in order to perform that task. Next, it shows how the program works and the logic behind it. Whenever you write down some steps, whenever you write down the steps in order to perform any task, it helps you to learn that how this program is working and what is the logic used behind this program. So the another person could also understand if he or she would read those read those steps. Okay, that helps the other person also to understand that program, that how that particular task is implemented or how that particular task is performed. Okay, children. So these are the features of an algorithm. I just hope that you all have understood this topic. Now, what you have to do, you have to go through the examples which are given in your book on page number 126 till 128. Okay. So, we are done with this algorithm part. In our next video, we'll be continuing with the next topic, that is flowchart. Okay, so now children, what you would do, you would go through the chapter and you would read this chapter and understand the term algorithm.